Hey y'all, hey, it's me, Portia, your host of Life Be Life and Podcast, and I'm here with another life drop. I'm, as you can see, walking around inside of my building because it's still dark outside. It's 6 in the morning right now, and I'm doing my daily exercise. Yes, I have access to treadmills and different cardiovascular things I could do in my gym, but it's just something different about me moving around, pushing forward, opposed to just like still on a treadmill, if that makes sense. I don't know about nobody else, but when I'm on the treadmill, I have a tendency to want to hold on to it, to put a little of my weight on the sides of the bars and to give myself a little release, to take some of the pressure off, if that makes sense, while I'm walking. But when I'm free walking, I don't have nothing to hold on to. I don't have nothing to lean on or depend on. I just gotta stand upright and walk. It's more representative of me moving toward the version of me that I've only dreamed to be. Anywho, as I'm walking, I decided to listen to a sermon from Transformation Church. And they were talking about fire and the different things with fire. And I don't know, I was listening, but I also feel like I was in my feelings. And when I say in my feelings, it's like I'm used to repressing feelings and suppressing and not dwelling in that space for too long, because it causes me to overthink and just a lot, right? Anxiety, all types of things. But as I've said before, you know, God has me in a season of healing, and part of that healing is obviously feeling, right? But I don't know why, 5 minutes into this walk, I just started getting emotional. I started to feel tears welling up in my eyes. And I'm like, why do I want to cry right now? Yes, what the sermon is saying, and he just only in the introduction part, is touching, but also I think it's something bigger going on within me. I feel like me doing this walk in an unorthodox way, right? Walking around this inner circle in my building just broke a realization within me that I'm willing to show up for myself. And I know that sounds crazy, but no, like I'm really showing up for myself. I could have discouraged myself like, oh, I love to be out in the fresh air when I walk, and it's dark, and it probably is not the safest thing for me to walk in the dark, right? And that could have been a deterrent, but no, I chose, you know what? I have this inner space downstairs. I could walk around in peace. Nobody else is around. Like, just do that. And as I'm doing it, I think the feeling of you're doing it, like you really are showing up for you, unprompted, other than by God. Not to be seen or put on a performance, not to make somebody else happy with what you're doing. No, you really showing up for you because you made a decision to. And that, I just, like, what? Like, I decided to do this? I'm doing this for me? I'm making a purpose to show up for myself. And it's like healing that part of me that only dreamed to be this person in this moment. Only dreamed to show up. And yes, it's only like day 4 of me choosing to show up in this way by exercising. But when I tell you this week, these last 4 days have been such a release, such a relief, all the things that I need. And I'm just like, if I just stay consistent in this, I will continue to feel the lightness, I won't feel as heavy or burdened down as I typically do. And the last part, I went to get my oil change yesterday, and I was in their waiting area waiting, and I was working on my laptop, and I said good morning to one of the guys that I hadn't seen. And he said, "Good morning, how are you?" I said, "I'm wonderful." He said, "Wonderful?" I said, "Yes, I'm wonderful." And he was like, "Oh, okay." Probably thinking that was like an abnormal response. Typically people be like, "Oh, I'm okay, I'm good," or whatever, you know? But I really did feel wonderful. I felt good because, again, I chose to be the person that I've always been dreaming to be. So just wanted to share that. And I'm grateful that I'm feeling my feelings. And even though the tears didn't fall, they formed. And I'm even grateful for that because I've been holding back for so long, and I'm so used to doing that so much. Even if I feel it, I push it down because I just feel like I don't have time to cry. I don't have time to get emotional, but I do. And so I'm grateful. And I hope that you are too, because if you chose to get up today after you were woken up and show up for yourself, be grateful and continue to be the person that you were dreaming to be. Life be life in us all.